Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Okay, so now we are being asked to verify that the function satisfies the mean value theorem on the given interval, and then we're being told to find all number c's that satisfy the conclusion of the mean value theorem. So in order to know whether this function is continuous on 1 to 3, I think the best way to approach this one is to graph f of x equals 1 over x. And so the graph of 1 over x looks something like this. So since it is not defined at 0, it actually goes off to positive infinity from the right, and then to negative infinity from the left, like this. Looks something like this. And since our interval is only from 1 to 3, which is probably approximately along this line right here, we know that just by looking at it, we know it's continuous, so it is definitely continuous. And you can see that is also differentiable because we can take a tangent at any point along this line, along this interval. So this is also differentiable. So now that we have satisfied the conditions for the mean value theorem, we can apply the mean value. We can apply and find the conclusions of the mean value theorem. And so the conclusion states that there is a number c such that in the derivative of f of x, that point C will give us the same slope as the average slope between in the interval from 1 to 3, which means that f of 3 minus f of 1 over 3 minus 1. That is how you find the average slope from 1 to 1. And we can apply this right away. So the value of f of 3, so we simply plug in f of 3 into our original function, and that gives us 1/3. And you can plug in 1, and that gives us 1. And we can now apply this to our average slope, which will then give us 1/3 minus 1 over 2. And the derivative of 1 over x can be rewritten. So this, remember that this function 1 over x can be rewritten as x to the negative 1. And you can take the derivative by bringing this down and then subtracting this by 1, which will then give us, and we're going to write this in terms of c. So this gives us negative 1 over c squared. And now we're simply going to subtract 1, so we get negative 1 over c squared equal to negative 2/3 all over 2. I'm going to bring this to the next page. And that is negative 2/3 over 2 will just simply give us 1/3. So that is equal to negative 1/3. And now we just flip this, and the negatives cancel. This just gives us c squared equals 3. And we take the square root of both sides. And remember, square root gives us a plus or minus. So this is plus or minus root 3. And our interval, as you recall, is only from 1 to 3, so it's all positive numbers. So the negative root 3 actually is not included in our answer. So this is only positive root 3. That is our answer.